Hello guys and welcome back to another unboxing video. Today I will be unboxing the new iPhone 16 Pro Max. This is the natural titanium color and it's 512 gigabytes of storage. Now I know it's been about 6-7 months since my last unboxing video, but I am back, and if you guys have any other products you want me to unbox, then let me know in the comments below. I'll show you guys some very nice power banks and iPhone 16 cases. Now straight out of the box, the phone looks marvelous. The new titanium color is really nice. Usually I like really bright colors, but this one just has its own majestic look to it. Now it looks similar to the previous 15, but it is much slimmer and you can actually feel it when you're holding it. Maybe on the screen it doesn't seem like that, but the slimness is quite significant. You got USB-C and you got the new camera shutter button. The SD card slot is on the left side instead of the right, and you've got the new action button instead of the silent one. You can customize it, for example, focus mode, silent, torch. It comes with a SIM ejector tool as well as a Type-C to Type-C braided cable, and really good that iPhones now C cable. So this is a MagSafe charger for your iPhone on the go, and it has 5000 milliamp power and 15 watts max charging, and it's really small, light, really nice for traveling or just going to work or anywhere else. Got a really nice stand. Comes and charges with a Type-C cable, and there you got the usual paperwork. Now here I've got a phone case, reddish brownish color from Pitak. Now they're a really nice company and their phone cases are very classy. What I love about this case, as you can see, is it is extremely thin, which complements the iPhone 16 very well, so you don't feel as if your phone has just suddenly become really bumpy. You've got spaces for the new camera shutter button, and the texture is really nice. It's individually woven pieces of fabric or whatever material they're using. Now here's my personal favorite, the blue color. It looks like the Milky Way, if you can see the stars kind of in the middle. Now a good step towards the future is that this packaging is 100% made from recyclable materials, which is very good. And here we got the phone case itself. In my opinion, this color is very nice. Of course, the texture and the slimness is the exact same as the other cover. The inside of the case is also really nice material. Now in my opinion, I think the iPhone 16 Pro Max's magnetic MagSafe is really better. It's much more stronger. Now I just want to show you guys the quality of the new cases. Now the one I'm just holding right now, it's a fake, and it just feels like a singular piece of rubber kind of material, and the inside is also made of cheap material, whilst these covers, they feel premium, and of course they're more for the looks than I think to protect your phone, in my opinion. But either way, they still look and feel much better. So here I've got 3 power banks. The left one I just unboxed. The middle one is the Anker Mag Go power bank, 5000 milliamp power. Now the Anker is much more discreet, and I've used it while traveling and moving around, and it fits nicely into your pocket. This power bank, however, it's not that discreet as the Anker Mag Go, but if it charges at a better rate, then I might cut it some slack. Now this is my personal favorite. I've used it whilst hiking, and it has a 10,000 milliamp power battery. I've charged my drone, controllers, much more with it. Batteries, camera, got a really nice stand, and this is my personal favorite. Now I've got the Pitak case on the iPhone, looks very nice. MagSafe works just as well as without the case. Even the bulkier and heavier 10,000 milliamp hour anchor attaches to it very securely. Now I've just set my phone up, and now I'm going to compare it with the 14 and the 11 Pro Maxes of them as well. Much brighter screen, as you can see, of the 16, and screen's much bigger. Dynamic island and the bezels are much more smaller, and the phone itself looks much more beautiful in my opinion than the 14 and 11, and it's got always on display. Viewing 4K videos, on the bottom you can see the 16, the colors are much better, looks much more clearer. The 14 looks like it's saturated it too much. The dynamic island is also invisible in a way on the 16. The new chip makes the 16 much faster, not by a mile on the 14, but from the 11 you can see a clear difference. Opening apps is also much faster, and these things really add up for gamers and editors just like me. Makes editing really faster and more convenient. The cameras are a big improvement. Obviously you've got the new cinematic modes on the 14 obviously, but the camera is much more wider, and you've got 120 frames per second 4K recording on the 16 too. And the dark mode is much more better. You can see much more clearly, as you can see, much more color accurate photos as well as detail on the 16 Pro Max. So guys, I've hoped you enjoyed this video. Like, share, and remember to comment down below which accessory was your favorite and whether the 16 Pro Max is worth the upgrade.